Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you. Leave it isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we have the shadow work deck out here. So we're looking at what you might be going through or some advice. So let's go, and or some advice. How about that? So let's go ahead and see what is coming through here for this message, Aquarius. Ooh, I got a couple. Okay. And let's see, we've got the Doodle Tarot here. Ooh, we got a couple there too. I'm going to get a couple more. All right, Spirit wants it to come out this way for this one. So just one more. Okay. The bottom. Nope, no bottom this time. All right. We're going to wait on this one actually because it has both sides. So Spirit wants that to come out a little bit later or closer to the end. So make sure that you do stay till the end so you can see what that message is. All right, let's go ahead and see your first one here. This is going this way. So interesting how Spirit has this coming through. Distrust, okay? Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. Suspicion, doubt, mistrust, all right? So it feels very much like this is super interesting because in the general reading that I just recorded for this week that went live yesterday, and this is a timeless reading, but it talked about trust in that one, and this one is talking about distrust. So I'm going to link that at the end. Make sure that you check that message out, okay? Also, if you are here when this message first comes out, it is the week of Thanksgiving at the time of recording this. If you're here during the premiere, please do comment down in the comment section while the comments are live for the premiere what you are thankful for. I'd love to hear, I'd love to know what it is that you're thankful for, not only during this time of year or this week, but always, what is it that you're thankful for? Okay, put it down. Again, if you're here during the premiere, because you can always comment during the premiere of the video. So if you're here during the premiere, comment what you are thankful for. This is a timeless reading, but it won't it be fun to look back and see that, even if you're here like in the next year or whenever you might come across this message, okay? So distrust. So there's something, faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. So it feels very much like you may be in a space right now, Aquarius, where you're distrusting yourself. Now, this could be, you see this little sphere, it's like a glass sphere here, and it has what could be gold, like filling in the cracks, like it was built or rebuilt, the gold filling in the cracks. That's a is it a Chinese or it could be Japanese? I'm so sorry. I'll have to look it up afterward. It's come through in messages before, but for some reason this time it feels distant, or that knowing doesn't feel like it's right here. So for some of you, knowing how to rebuild that trust feels distant for you. Rebuild that trust or have that trust within yourself, how to fill it with the gold cracks, how to put it back together. Now also, this is a reflection down here, but it's almost like it's water, like something has been spilled as well. So spilled out potentially. This could be why there is that distrust. Maybe you did trust others or even yourself, and maybe there was this spilling out, or maybe there was not that confidence. Maybe there was telling secrets, telling your information, or maybe you didn't or are in a place of distrust for yourself because you have a hard time keeping things to yourself, or for some potentially there is a lonely energy where you just want to reach out and connect with people, and sometimes you overshare or overtell, and then you wonder why you do that, and it makes you maybe close off and not trust yourself as much. Okay, so this could be what you're in, this space right here, but do know that when you begin to rebuild that faith in yourself, that it does also assist you in rebuilding that faith or that trust in others, depending on how this comes through for you, okay? Let's go ahead and see. You have the Strength card coming through with this, and isn't that fitting, okay? Isn't that fitting? It feels very much like something happened that created this distrust, Aquarius, this losing faith. And Spirit's saying or indicating, it's coming through here, Aquarius, don't look back, okay? Have that strength to continue to move forward, that bravery, hold that compassion, hold that faith within yourself. And before you know it, and I know this sounds really easy, but before you know it, it's going to begin to build and grow in respect to others as well, okay? One, you can focus on moving forward and not looking back, right? Like that don't look back energy that came through here. Then it's going to assist you in doing this. This, Aquarius, this is what you are going to feel, or Spirit is working at building up within you, is that strength, is that energy of courage, is that energy of compassion, is that energy of being able to focus on the present and the forward movement and not looking back, okay? This is where Spirit is assisting you within this, okay? And also Spirit wants you to know that the love for you is infinite. There's no beginning, no end. It doesn't, it's continuous, it's overflowing, it's always there rooting for you, right? And the courage that it may take, which is so interesting, because that was what came through in the general reading as well. It was courage and trust that came through. And now you have that basically distrust and the strength, which is courage as well, or could be considered courage as well, coming through in this message. So it feels very much like somebody specifically needs to hear this for it to come through in two different ways, in two different readings on the channel here. Again, I'll link that at the end, okay? But Spirit wants you to know that you always have that uplifting energy. Now, look at this, looks like somebody's like buffing up their muscles. You're in this space, and Spirit is assisting you with building those muscles. Now, you have, as your advice coming through here, is justice, law, cause and effect, clarity, truth. So there is a truth that is coming out. Wherever this distrust was, your advice is to really focus on what you are doing, or how you are focusing, or where you're using your strength, your courage, your compassion, your bravery from now moving forward, the present moment moving forward. Okay, what happened in the past, that distrust, or what caused that distrust, it happened. It can't be changed now, but the way that you perceive it potentially can. And Spirit wants you to look at that, focus on that. Okay, what if, or right, it's almost as if you're allowing yourself to, or Spirit is assisting you, or wanting you, or giving you advice to move out of that rumination and into the present and the forward movement. It's not always easy, no, but Spirit feels as if that cause and effect energy coming through here with the Justice card is going to be what is the best advice for you in moving forward. Again, Spirit's coming through with don't look back. It's not helping you, it's hurting you, it's hindering you. That is your advice here, Aquarius. Don't look back. It's come through throughout this whole thing. Build that trust within yourself. Know that you can tell parts or pieces. You don't have to tell everything. If you are feeling lonely, begin to journal, do voice messages, reach out and become a part of forums, or if you need in person, reach out and become a part of groups that are in your local area. There's so much that you can do that will assist you, and in that kind of energy of cause and effect, it's going to assist you in moving forward, okay, and being in the present moment moving forward, instead of continuing causing the effect of pulling yourself back, okay? So no longer looking back. Let's go ahead and see the second one here. You've got envy, okay? So you've got distrust, you've got envy. Turn green eyes into a force for self-improvement and inspiration. You see, this is exactly what this is. Some of you are looking back in envy. Some of you are just looking in general in envy. The turn green eyes, and green eyes have always been my favorite. So if you got green eyes, loving that, but not the right thing. Okay, I like all eyes, obviously. It says jealousy, covetousness. I've never heard that word before. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's COVET, and it's very hard to see. OUSNES. Covetousness. Oh, I get it. Okay. coveting what somebody else has. Now that all makes sense. So some of you are in a space where and then you have longing. Some of you are in a space where whatever this is for you specifically, whether it has to do with this part here or on its own, there is a transformation that is ready to come through. When you envy in others sometimes, or what we dislike sometimes in others, is what we feel like we don't have in our life. And that makes sense, right? With that jealousy, with that covetousness, that is weird. Coveting is the word. I'm just going to use that one because that one doesn't make sense to my brain. There's something that doesn't make sense, and that longing. Focus on yourself. See, we go right back here to the truth and to focus and to cause and effect and the law and the clarity, right? Even though you have your cards here for this one. But if you focus on yourself, if you pull it back into yourself in that space, Aquarius, and notice your own achievements, again, you can journal, you can write this out, you can do many different things. Pull it back towards you, and that transformation, that light bulb moment's going to come on, okay? There's something potentially, I don't know why Spirit's bringing this back again. Don't look back. There's something potentially in your past that you felt like you didn't get to fulfill, you didn't get to have, or whatever it may be. It could be within your relationship with yourself, with your family, with your friends, with whatever it is, or maybe you were a child and there was a toy you wanted specifically or something, and you had that envy, and that envy kind of grew. Spirit wants you to pull that back and focus now on what it is, live in your truth, what it is now that you have. And also, for some of you, if this is a childhood something, there's a potential that you could go back and rectify that. Maybe you wanted a Polly Pocket or a Cabbage Patch Kid. I really don't know, a Transformer specifically. Go back and get that for yourself now and have this part be closed, okay? But there is a transformation here. But focusing on yourself, okay, is going to assist you. Right now, it feels very much, okay, this is what it is, all right? This is going to be your advice. It feels like you have so many things going on that you're in this overwhelmed kind of state with this Seven of Cups. You've got opportunities, fantasies, illusions, decisions. It feels very much like you're in a space of holding on to the illusions of the past. I don't know, Spirit brought this in again. So for some of you, you're just really living in the past, holding on to the illusions of the past. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but you're not seeing them because you're holding on to that envy, that green-eyed monster of what everybody else has, and longing for that. Instead of what is right in front of you, what you have your own decisions, your own choices coming through. You've got opportunities all over the place. But if you're living kind of in the past, which could be considered for some a fantasy, it keeps bringing you back into that loop, and that envy doesn't get to go away. That's why focusing on your truth now, focusing on and gaining clarity at this point, holding on to what is real for you now, and really allowing yourself to heal and move into that kind of self-improvement space, and that healing space is going to assist you. And that wasn't even your advice. So let's see what that advice is. This is what you have. You have a lot of opportunities. You've got number one, you've got that's money. I was going to say number 5. So you've got a lot of, there's a person potentially here, right? There's this could be that green-eyed monster coming through here. You get to pick and choose and decide, okay? So this is where you're at. And your advice is the Queen of Swords coming through. So this is you coming through as your own advice. You are your savior here, Aquarius. Don't look back. What is happening? You look at her, she's facing this direction, which generally means forward. It doesn't mean that for everybody, but in this case, Spirit is indicating this is forward, this is back. We're not looking back. She's not looking back. She's looking forward. Your advice is to save yourself. You are your own hero. You are the one coming in to rescue you. Be honest. Be protective with yourself. Use your witty banter and your intelligence, your experiences you've already had, and really allow yourself to live in the present moment, here and now, and look forward to all the beautiful things that are coming in, not envying, not longing for what everybody else has, but focusing on yourself, living in your own truth, being honest with yourself, and being protective but proactive, your own hero within your own life. Aquarius, this is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and see one last card to close off here. Don't look back, Aquarius. My battery's gonna die. Ooh, let's go. Let's get a card here. Hopefully it won't. Oh man. All right. Did you see how that flipped out like it did? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. And this is so telling. So telling. I had to go get it. Who am I comparing myself to right now? Or who am I comparing myself right now? To whom? Oh my goodness, some of you might be a little, to whom am I comparing myself to right now? You see right here, that envy, that distrust, right? All of that coming through. What, how perfect. Don't look back. Don't compare yourself to others. Aquarius, you are the queen. Come on, come on. Says, or king, right? It's energy, not gender specific, okay? What are you able to see? What you are able to see in others is only visible because it is within you. You see? Ready to be brought out. Okay, now sometimes we dislike people because that came through earlier, and this is coming through with this. Shine light, be your bold, beautiful, brilliant self here, Aquarius. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth right here. Honesty, truth, focus, right? Clarity, cause and effect. All that you need and want is within you. You are your own hero. You are your own queen, king, energy, right? Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating, right? Self-improvement. Focus on yourself. No more longing for what you don't have. Create what did you want. I love it. I'm going to leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Again, don't look back, Aquarius. You are your own hero. You are the one coming to save you. Do it. You are so worthy of it. Comparing yourself to others, not worth it. Start creating, start focusing, start being in that space of truth, honesty with yourself, and you will grow, bloom, blossom, and just it's what needed to come through for you. That courage, that strength, that bravery. You've got this, Aquarius, okay? As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.